All right, let's get started. Today, Mikey and I will survive in a world that will change every day.
Wow, what does that mean, JJ? Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, of course. Every day when we fall asleep, the whole world around us will change. Either there will be a new biome or the blocks will change. Our task is to collect all the necessary resources as quickly as possible, collect as many weapons as possible, and go defeat the dragon.
Oh, that sounds really cool! I even became interested in how the world will change and how we will go through all this. That really sounds interesting.
For our initial survival, we will need to get the most important things. These are food, tools, and blocks. This way, we will be able to live for a really long time.
How good it is that we have a village nearby and we can get many things right here without any problems. That's why we need to keep collecting blocks.
We need wood, a workbench, wool to make beds, because without beds, we won't be able to start the next day.
This is a really big problem, but there is definitely wool somewhere in this village. If there isn't, then we can take this wool from the sheep.
You're right. Of course, the villagers won't be very happy about us taking their resources, but they simply have no choice. We need to pass this test as quickly as possible.
That's right. Our first task is to try to win the test. To do this, we need to collect weapons and defeat the dragon. It's so hard.
In any case, we must act carefully and not destroy the village too much. We will also need to choose a house for ourselves and, of course, start arranging it.
JJ, but you don't know exactly what the first change will be? What if we can at least prepare for it a little?
Unfortunately, I don't know anything about this, so we really have to figure out how we're going to do all this and how we're going to see it through to the very end. Because if we lose somewhere or get eliminated, the challenge will be over and we won't get the grand prize. So we need to give it our all now.
The prize? If we're going to fight for the prize, I'm definitely going to want a lot of it. I want a lot of diamonds and cookies. I hope we get all of that.
We definitely will, but first we need to win this challenge. It's really one of the hardest ones out there, so be prepared for that. Once we get the things we need, we'll need to make a bed and go to sleep. That way, we'll change the rules of the game and try to beat it.
It's all a lot more complicated than I thought. But it seems to me that we already have a lot of different things that will help us survive. All that's left is to find a bed.
We also need to find a house where we'll survive. We need one that we can fit 2 beds in and sleep in. We can't end up in different houses if there are problems.
I can't wait for things to change here. I'm more than ready. I'll even have a bed to sleep in.
That's great, but I need a bed too. We've already picked one house, but that's definitely not enough. We still need to pick up a lot of things.
I hope it gets even more interesting, because surviving in a normal biome is really easy. There are no difficulties, let alone adventures. We need to finish all of this as soon as possible.
Don't worry, the most important thing is that the next biome and the challenges aren't too difficult for us. What if we can't get through something?
That just can't happen. We'll definitely handle everything and there won't be any problems. The villagers definitely support us and want us to win.
Tomorrow we will need to get iron somewhere, make an iron pickaxe, maybe make a stove and much more. So we need to gather strength. Great, I was able to get wool and now make a bed. If you think about it, we found a lot today.
But this is only one step towards our victory. After all, our task is to defeat the dragon. I don't know yet where we can get a lot of weapons for this.
We will think about this when the biomes change. Suddenly, we will be able to find something interesting and win, especially since we haven't visited the forge yet.
I am more than sure that we are done for today. We need to see how our world changes and what we can come up with. Suddenly, everything will be much better than we think.
Okay, Mikey, now we need to go to bed so that another day can definitely begin. Then everything will change and we'll see how we can win.
JJ, wake up as soon as possible. The biome has really changed. Now there is only water around instead of land.
Oh, that's really bad, because we didn't have time to collect the required number of blocks. Now everything here is water and it will be hard for us to even move.
I've already made us boats for that. We'll be able to sail much faster. But yes, we need to do something with the blocks and as quickly quickly as possible because we definitely won't have enough.
I have a plan for Mikey on how we can get a lot of blocks. To do this, we need to destroy the golems. We destroy the golems, get iron, make 2 buckets, one with lava and one with water, then make a mechanism with infinite stone.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Now we can definitely solve all the problems and bring the matter to the very end. It's really cool!
That's why I can come up with really easy plans. We will have to collect stone as quickly as possible now so that we have enough blocks to destroy the dragon.
We will need to climb the tower and destroy these stones. That's why we need a lot of blocks. We will constantly mine them.
Now we need to mine as much iron as possible so that we can make buckets. We also need an iron pickaxe and maybe something else. So, destroy all the golems.
These golems can't do anything to us while they are in the water, so we are really much stronger than them. Iron mining is really easy. But where will we find lava? Are you sure there is any in the village? Because I only see water around and that's a problem.
It's very simple, Mikey, and you must have forgotten that there is a forge in the village. That's where the 2 lava blocks are, and we need to take them both to use them.
Oh, you're right! I completely forgot about that. So building such a mechanism will be as easy as pie. That's why we'll definitely be able to solve all the problems.
The most important thing is that the worlds in the future are interesting and useful, because otherwise we won't be able to get by like that. But we need a lot of resources all the time.
I hope that the next world will be made of diamond blocks and we'll be able to make armor and weapons for ourselves. But we don't need simple weapons, we need really strong ones.
Great! We were able to take the lava, and now our task is to make a mechanism with infinite blocks. We need to get as much stone as possible and go to bed.
Today will be a pretty easy day. There's nothing we can do here because we can't even go fishing. No fishing rods. That's why once we make an infinite source, we'll have to finish all this and go to bed. This is really important.
Okay, we'll do all this somewhere around here. I haven't done it for a long time, so I can screw it up. I hope everything works out as it should and we get the desired result. There's no problem skipping days. We need to find a world where we'll really feel better.
The most important thing is that there aren't many problems. As soon as we get armor, weapons, and a lot of other things, we'll immediately go fight the dragon.
Okay, let's do exactly that. We need to start mining stone as quickly as possible to go to the Underworld and fight the dragon.
JJ, I think you did it a little wrong. The lava will turn into obsidian and it will be hard to return everything. You need to put the lava a little further away.
I did everything perfectly. You're just in my way, Mikey. Give me some kind of pickaxe and let's mine stone. This needs to be done now.
I don't have any pickaxe with me, but I have iron. With it, you can make what you need and mine stone.
Great! Since we'll have an iron pickaxe, that will solve a lot. We'll still have to skip a couple of days and prepare well. This is our #1 task.
I saw some kind of chest in the forge, but there's a lock on it. What are we going to do with it? Are we going to break it somehow or what?
The villager wants 1 diamond for the key, so we'll hope that we can get at least 1 to take all the valuables from there.
It will be very difficult to find diamonds in such a poor village. The most they can have is emeralds, so I don't think we'll open this chest.
Oh no, I really made a mistake and our lava disappeared. It's so good that we have another block and we can fix all this. We need to make the lava a little further.
I told you this from the very beginning, JJ, but you decided not to listen to me. Okay, let's do it right and get some stone. This will definitely help us in the future, and we will be able to solve all the problems against the dragon. The most important thing is to get the right weapon for this.
There is really a lot of work here, and I can also get stone at another time. But now I understand that if there is water everywhere, we will definitely not be able to cope with this. We will most likely need to run to bed now and skip another day. I hope that next time we will definitely be lucky and we will be able to get something valuable.
I don't mind skipping a day, so let's go to bed as soon as possible. Let's see what awaits us tomorrow and how this will help us defeat the dragon.
We made the furnace, now we can go to bed. Let's skip a day and see what happens now.
JJ, wake up! We have a completely different world. Now instead of water, there are iron bars. It will be harder for us to walk now.
This world definitely won't help us in any way, but at least the mobs have come out and we can destroy them.
The most important thing is not to fall inside, because you can get stuck for a very long time. I definitely don't want that. It would be terrible. The faster we do all this, the better. Our task now is to get a diamond somewhere, but where are we going to do it? I have no idea.
There are monsters here called miner beetles. They can only be destroyed with a pickaxe, and they drop the very diamond we need now. I want to see this through to the very end and resolve everything as quickly as possible. Then we will really lose and won't be able to do anything. That's the most important thing.
Oh, if that's really the case, then let's catch it as quickly as possible and destroy it. We can open the chest and see what's in there. What if there's something useful for us there?
I even managed to fall through, but if I didn't have my pickaxe, I would have been stuck there for a long time. This is really fun, and I hope we can get a lot of new things. Let's go to the villager and buy a key from him. I'm more than sure that there will definitely be something for us in this chest that will make us stronger.
JJ, just look at this. There really is a weapon for us. With it, we can definitely hurt this dragon, but I don't know about destroying it.
This is a good start for us. We should find or make more armor as soon as possible. Then we can go to the Enderworld and fight against it.
I'm more than sure that the dragon is not that strong, that even this weapon will be enough for us to defeat it. So I think we're ready.
No, Mikey. We need another day to try to generate an interesting biome. Maybe there will be something that will help us even more. I hope that's exactly what will happen.
In that case, we're done for today. We got the weapons, and now we're much stronger. What are we going to do next? Just go to bed?
Yeah, Mikey. That fence isn't going to help us at all, and we can't take it away. There's no point in even making cages. So the sooner we go to bed, the sooner we can go to the dragon.
How I wish we had some really interesting biome that would help us get a lot more. That would be really cool. I don't want to be here for that long.
For some reason, I'm sure the next biome will be our last, because we've been here for a long time already. We've almost got everything ready. We just need some armor. Let's go to sleep, Mikey.
JJ, this is just incredible luck. Did you see what's outside the window? Those are lucky blocks. We can get a lot of stuff here.
Oh, this is really what we need. With lucky blocks, we can literally get everything in this world. If we're lucky, of course. We need to move away from the village a bit and start smashing them. That way we can really get a lot of stuff and see what drops.
There can be both a reward and a punishment. So we really better move away from the village, because I'm afraid of more TNT summoning.
You're right about that, but we need to definitely use these lucky blocks because they have a lot of power hidden in them. We can get some strong weapons or good armor. All this can really help us and we can win, so we have to try.
The most important thing is that there are no punishments or traps. This is what angers me the most. We should only get prizes and nothing more.
Sorry, Mikey, but it looks like it won't be like that. There will be punishments, but there should be fewer of them than various bonuses. We don't have much time.
I understand that we need to hurry, but we can't do everything that fast. Our task is to find armor and some other powerful weapon. Only then will the battle be ours. Oh no, I'm trapped. The anvils are going to fall on me now. Ouch!
Ha ha ha, guys. That was really a lot of fun. We really were able to show you what kind of punishments there are, but this is the worst. There are a lot of enchantment books here, and I don't need them all. We need armor and weapons. Only this can make us much stronger before the battle.
If we get the necessary armor, then we will definitely have to go to the dragon and fight him. It will be a really cool test for us.
I already have a sword and a bow of luck. They cause different effects. I also had a lucky potion that summoned a lot of monsters. I'm more than sure that we will get everything we need soon. We just need to keep breaking lucky blocks and try to get useful things.
I already have my first armor, and I can confidently say that I can go into battle against the dragon right now. I'm not afraid of him. I already have a weapon with which I will destroy him. I want to finish this test as quickly as possible and go relax, watch cartoons.
Yes, I'm also already getting armor. This might really be enough. The dragon is not such a strong monster, but he is still the last one, so we need to prepare a little more.
I'm definitely not afraid of him, JJ, but whatever you say.
When we get enough of everything, we can run to the portal and fight the dragon. It won't be that hard.
But first, we need to defeat all the monsters we summoned here, because they will attack the village and it's just terrible. That's the most important thing.
That's really true. We must help the villagers and pay them back for everything we did to their village. We took a lot from them.
But that's That's only part of our tests. We just have to go through this to get our prize. That's really, really important.
As soon as we've dealt with everything, then we'll go and rest, eat cookies, watch cartoons, and have fun. But now we need to get down to business.
That's really true. I can already imagine that we'll leave this world and be in ours, in our village, and of course have fun and rejoice in the victory over the big dragon.
The most important thing is to really cope with the last battle, because we don't have that many weapons. But still, it is there and we need to defeat it.
That's true. As for weapons, we have a sword and a bow for luck, and of course, machine guns. But that may not be enough to defeat a whole dragon.
Mikey, shoot at it. It must not get away from us. We still need to destroy the crystals so that it does not regenerate. That is our #1 goal.
I am trying and shooting from everything I can. I have already destroyed many crystals, so we just need to stop it, and then we will cause a lot of damage. It is necessary.
The faster we defeat it, the faster we will get rid of this test. I hope that we can see it through to the end and, of course, win.
Each of us is doing everything possible to destroy this dragon. It cannot just go and defeat us. It is simply impossible. That is why we are stronger now.
Yoo-hoo, friends, we were able to defeat the last boss and survive in a world that changed every day. It was hard, but we still got through it all.
Now we can really celebrate this victory and relax. We'll get our reward and watch cartoons and eat cookies.
That's why, friends. Bye to everyone and see you soon.